Hi, welcome to the CrayonBox. Today we're going to be looking at our companion website for our Synonym vocab drills. This is an additional service you can pay for to actually have access to our entire database of Synonym drills. So the book has about 1,500 questions and about I think it's 30 tests and so. But with this service, you can log in and you can just run. You can go crazy. We have about 6,000 questions, and you can just keep running these drills over and over and over. Right? It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with it. The book is great. You can sit down with the book in the car or while you're waiting or something, or give it to your class and so. But the online version really you can just keep running it over and over. So they both are fantastic. They have different use cases and so on. So today we're going to kind of run you through how to log in and so on. To register for the service, you have to call us or send us an email, and we will register you on the site. There's a small nominal fee for a year, and once you register, you're good to go. All right. So to log in, you would have to go to academy.crayonbox.co.tt, and we'll take you from there. So I'm going to pull up my screen now. Let's see here. So this was, once you type in academy.crayonbox.co.tt, you'll get our online learning system, our e-learning system login page. And of course you have to register. We have to manually register you for the course. Once you're registered, you will see the quiz course coming up. So I'm going to log in as one of our students. If I can remember this password. And then we click on login. There we go. Right, so the student is registered for this one course, the vocab drills, the online companion tests. So you see right now it's $45 for a year. So once you log in, the site will take you to the list of courses you're registered for. So you just click on this one, and here we have, of course, this is the book you can buy as well. That's the print version. Here we have three different formats for the questions, the drills. So you have a 5-question drill. That's if you just want to just run 5 quickly and run 5 quickly again, run 5 quickly again, and so on. We allocate a minute for each question. We have a 10 minutes, so that's 10 minutes, 10 questions, and we have a 30 questions, 30 minutes. We're thinking about adding 100 for those of you who just want to just go at it for 100 questions. It's a lot of fun, trust me. At some point you will think, 100 questions, but 30 questions sometimes feel even a bit less, kind of thing, right? So don't be surprised if you see some more here. Right now we have these 3 versions. We might even put in a 25 or 50 and so on, right? The key thing here is that you can keep running these quizzes over and over and over. So every time you run the quiz, you get a completely different set of questions. So I have no idea the questions I'm going to get now, because they're going to be completely random. So if I get some wrong, you guys kind of will understand, right? So I'm just going to run a 5-minute question drill. So you just click on the one that you want, 30, 10, 5. So I'm going to click on 5, and it'll take you to the page that shows you a summary of your previous attempts. So the student has attempted it. So this was me running it a few minutes ago, actually. But so the student has attempted it, and they got 5, 5, 5, and I tried it just now, I got 3. So maybe I'll do better this time. So yeah, the key takeaway here is that you get a list of attempts and so on. And then I'm going to click on reattempt quiz. So I'm going to reattempt this quiz, and as soon as I click on reattempt, it's going to warn me and say, hey, this is a time quiz, you only have 5 minutes to run this quiz. So yeah, right. So once you're ready, you click on start, and here we go. So the first thing you'll notice is that you have the question numbers going down, and it's only 5 questions. So when you're done, you click on finish attempt. At the side, you see the different questions that you have. We haven't attempted any of these as yet, and you have the question, and then you have to select A, B, C, or D. So escape, an escape might be difficult right out the bat. Okay, I don't know. Let's try shun. Right now, once you click on something, you get the option to check right away to see if you're right or wrong, or you can wait until the end and see which ones you got right and which ones you got wrong. It's going to give you a report saying which ones you got right and wrong, right? In our focus groups, most of our students just want to know right away if they get it right or wrong, so they click on check right away. All right, so I'm gonna go with Shun. I'm probably wrong here. Let's see. Check. I got it right. Okay. So to escape from someone is similar to shunning away from them, I guess. So once you get it right, you see here it tells you, okay, you got question 1 right. My time is running out. This is your timer here, by the way. So I have about 3 minutes left to complete the remaining questions. So it tells you right away which ones you get wrong. Right. So uniform, I think uniform might be continuous. Yeah. Inclination might be away. So let's get one completely wrong. So I know inclination is definitely not comrade. So look what happens when you get something wrong. So it tells you, okay, inclination is a way. The closest answer there is way, but I got it wrong. So I got a little X next to it. And if you look up here, you'll see immediately, well, yeah, I got this one wrong. All right. Let's quickly finish these. Handsome and pretty, I guess, very close. And a dual might be close to disagreement. There we go. Right. So in my attempts, now notice once you click on check, that's it. You know, it'll give you your answer right away. You can't undo it and go back and say, okay, I'm going to choose this. Check is to check to see if you get it right or wrong. Check is not to give you a hint or anything like that, right? So all in all, I got 1 wrong and I got 4 correct. Number 1, 2, 4, and 5. I got those right. The timer is still going because you haven't technically finished the exam, so you have to click on finish attempt to stop the timer, or here, finish attempt at the bottom. If you had more questions, you would get more pages to click on next page. You get a button to click on next page. But here we finished our 5 questions. I'm going to click on finished attempt. I didn't do too badly. It's still asking if you want to go back, just in case. But, I mean, we've already checked all our questions. So we're going to click on submit and finish, submit and finish. And it'll take us back again to just remind us what the questions were. If I didn't click on check, it was going to take me back to this page anyway. And I would have seen what I got right and what I got wrong. All right. And I got 4 to 5, which is 80%, which is could do better next time. All right. So once you're done, you click on finish review. It's going to take you back to your page. And it's going to show me, hey, I did better this time. All right. Key here is that you can reattempt the quiz again. If you reattempt, you get a completely new set of questions, right? From those, just to show you how that looks. I'm going to click reattempt, and I got a completely different set of questions, right? Bond. And so on, right? So curb, achievement, narrate, and wretched, right? So you get a completely different new set of questions once you reattempt the quiz. Now I'm not gonna go over these these new set of questions here. I'm gonna click on finish attempt, and it's still running because it tells you, hey, you haven't completed these questions. And you could browse away. If you browse away, you can always come back to those questions later. So like, let's say a day or two again, you go back into your 5 question. It's going to tell you, you know, in progress, you haven't finished this attempt, and you can actually go back in and finish that attempt, right? So at some points you can stop, you can just browse away, go somewhere else, and come back later and finish the quiz, right? So that's basically it. If you want to have a quick looky here at the 30 questions, there's one in progress already, so I'm going to continue last attempt. So time is up. My time is up. So I got all the others wrong. So let me go back again and click on reattempt quiz. So you see I get a completely new set of questions. I guess the sort of timer doesn't stop. You have to go back in. So necessary, mandatory, check, right? So you see it comes up here. You can just jump around with these larger quizzes. You can just jump around to a different page altogether. Peaceful, still, right? and so you can quickly see what you've done, and then you could run back to ones that you haven't done. If you have a question that's giving you trouble, like let's say Minji is giving you trouble, you can flag that question, and if once you flag the question, you get a little tick next to it. So if you're all the way down to this page here, and you finished, let's say you finished all of these, you can go back to this one and say, hey, you know, I had a problem with this one, without checking it, of course. Don't click check. So let's say Minji is, let's say I choose Mega, and then I go to another page, right? I haven't checked it, so I don't know. So closer to the end of the quiz, I can always go back and say, I flagged this one, let me see. Yeah, well, I'm pretty satisfied with Mega, and then finish the quiz once you finish all that, right? So that's what a longer quiz looks like, and this is our companion quiz, online companion version to our book, right? So of course you can actually buy the print copy. The print copy is available at the CrayonBox or Anglers. It's also available on Amazon, so if you search for the author's name, Abdullah Muhammad, and Vocab Drills, you can find it as well. So let me show you that quickly. If you search Amazon.com and you look for, hold on, Abdullah and Vocab, Vocab Drills, there you go. You can actually purchase for $3.99 the book from Amazon as well. So Amazon will ship you that book if you buy it online. Copies are also available at the CrayonBox or Anglers, and you can register for the online quiz companion service at an additional cost, but believe me, it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. If you want to register, just give us a call at 225-277. Send Wahida a WhatsApp, or send a request to sales@CrayonBox, and we will register you. There's a nominal fee, as I mentioned, but we will register you, and you'll have access to this and other services as they come on stream. Alright, so that's been our online demo. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the other videos. Take care. Bye bye.